What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So y'all already know. Love and Marriage Huntsville. First of all, I was waiting to see if the fucking neighbors would just calm down a bit, but they didn't. So I had to do all my reviews down here. Anyway, Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 4, episode 14 or 13, girl. I don't know. These niggas going out here, the trip to Atlanta, okay? I'ma be honest with y'all. I had to work this whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, I'm off tomorrow. And it was just a struggle, okay? Because, listen, my ladies, y'all understand, okay? That's why I'm going with it. And it's been kicking my ass. Like, it's been draining me so damn bad. Plus, I'm anemic as fuck. And I felt it so bad today. Like, bitch, I felt like I was about to fucking pass out at work. And I was so glad it was like only a couple more hours so I could just go home. And I said, bitch, is my sugar low? I ain't got diabetes or nothing, but bitch, I just felt really weak, okay? So I had to recharge. And when I woke up, girl, I had thought I was recording, Love and Marriage Huntsville, the episode, but bitch, it wasn't recorded. So I had missed like the first 3 minutes. And so I picked up where, Marcel talking about Melnica, I think, like, is that his thing or whatever is weird. And they actually at the house in, Atlanta. All the guys is on the phone with their wives or whatever. Hey, baby, I'm here. Listen, here go Maurice. Kimmy, Martell rented out a $10 million house, okay? A $10 million house. You know how we be when we ain't never been nowhere, okay? We ain't never been nowhere, or we ain't even been in something so goddamn nice or expensive, okay? And honestly, I probably would have reacted the same way, like $10 million. But then I would have had to look around and be like, is this shit worth $10 million? I think y'all need to put the price point down or whatever. But anyway, you got Lou on the phone with Tiffany, okay? Everybody doing what they gotta do. Everybody's wives is okay, except for Letitia. So y'all really down there? Why he got y'all up in that house? Why he this? Why he that? With the company that you with and all this shit. Bitch, if you did not trust it, why you let your man go? Because you know your man was going to go anyway. Even if you said, babe, I don't think you should go because I just don't trust him. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't trust him. If you don't trust Martell, that means you don't trust Marcel. Because Martell can tell that man or try to put him in precarious situations to do something, but it's up to Marcel to partake in it. You know what I'm saying? So they get dressed and they coming down because it's supposed to be the wine tasting, right? And they got all the women's downstairs. And I said, so this what we came to Atlanta for? This little wine tasting? I'm going to be honest, y'all. And y'all know I have to give y'all the fucking real. I can't sugarcoat shit. It was cute. It was cute. It's obvious that his demographic, Martell, is, basically for the women's, okay? Which is nice, you know what I'm saying? Because like they said, a lot of women drink sweet wine, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a wine drinker, not saying that I don't like wine. I just never really partake in it like that, so I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking that, he finna get a large group following and, why we couldn't have these ladies meet up at a freaking restaurant or another venue? Why are they in the house that y'all staying at? Okay, and you got them like the married men's up in there. They just all, what does Martell got us into now? They looking all scared and shit. It's like they was thinking in their head, should we talk to him? Should we not? Is this okay? Do we want to repeat of what happened in it? See, Martell is being messy. He knows exactly what he's doing because of this whole stuff that happened with the Atlanta trip the last time. He's playing on that. He is playing on that, and he's making these men uncomfortable on purpose to see how far he can take it with them and to see how far they gonna go with it, okay? But the ladies, they were sitting there. I was just looking at them like, where y'all get these women from, okay? I'm just gonna say this. It seemed fake. The whole scene was fake as hell, okay? It was fake as hell to me. Melnica just... I said, said, girl, is you the manager or is you one of these little the little ladies there that's trying to hit on everybody? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get chose that night. Cause they was did up. Okay. I said, y'all do know that these are married men, but I understand because you on camera or whatever, you want to look good, but y'all flirting a little too hard. Okay. Okay, one of the girls was like, Marcel going up there talking to Melinda, and then she talking about the wine. It reminds me of Bel Air. Okay, and then the other girl was like, all I know is I want another one. And then the other girl was like, rich. And then the other girl was like, a good wine means that when it has good legs, when it sticks to the bottle, stick to the glass. Oh my gosh, she's a wine connoisseur over here. I'm sitting here like this. So this what y'all came down to Atlanta for, bitch. Y'all could have did this shit up in Huntsville. Martell just say you wanted to be messy and you wanted to have another boys trip because you a messy bitch. That's all that it is. Or I ain't gonna call you no bitch. Let me take that back because I always say that I don't want to offend because people be getting offended these days. You a messy person. You is a messy person. Okay, that's all that it is. Just own your shit. Like he said, I'm single. And I said, well, if that's the case, Martell, how come you just couldn't go down there back yourself and then you could have played around with all of them when Mel Nika left? Hell, you probably could have played with Mel Nika too. I hope this camera is at an angle that y'all can see me because it feel like I'm off, but if it ain't, girl, work with me, okay? But, yeah, so that wound up happening. I was just sitting here like, oh, okay. They was kissing ass. I'm sitting here like they not finna tell them that wine suck on camera, okay? They weren't finna be truthful, but some of them was looking a little hard. That Miss Melinda girl, I said, oh, you want somebody. Then they had to get them a little spot to sell the little commercial, whatever. Marceau, he gave some, I was just like, that don't make me want to go back, okay? Wind Down Wednesday. I said I look at that on Insecure. You know what I'm saying? That's what Issa used to do, her after show. And then, Maurice, I'm looking at Maurice. I said, Maurice, what's going on? You up in marketing too? Because Maurice got real kind of sexy with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying him, but the tone of it, trying to like sell sex a little bit. He was like, you know what, ladies? He put the voice on. Hold on. Ladies, what I want you to do right now is just close your eyes. Imagine that you got everything that you need. And the one thing that you need is missing. You got your man. You got yourself. And what you need right now, you need this bottle of wine right here. I said, wait a minute, Maurice. Now, I know you trying to sell some shit, but you still got Kimmy at home. Think about that. Then you get Big Lou. Big Lou said, bitch, why you gotta drink only once a day or whatever? How come, girl, just go ahead and drink every day. Drink every day so you get them legs open. I said, hold on. Lou, you on camera. You can't be saying shit like that. That was a little vulgar. Any other occasion, I probably would have liked it. But no, that was a little much. You married. I said, see, this is what I'm talking. Tiffany and Lou, I just don't get it. I don't get it. So the guys are back at the house. They having a little drinky drink, and they talking about Luke. Martell forever putting people business out there on blast, okay? He put out there that, Lou and Tiffany, they the one that's open, okay? And I'm sitting here like, open to what? Now, see, I was with Marceau. Sometimes it's very rare that I'm on the same thought pattern as goddamn Marceau, but I was on Marceau's thought pattern when he said, now when I hear open, my mind instantly goes to one particular thing. And that means bringing other people up into the bedroom, or, you can go do this with this person and I can go do this with that person and then we can come back together. You know what I'm saying? Having an open relationship. And so he was like, listen, if that's the case, well, shit, maybe I will take some advice from you because I need to know how you swung that. I said, now, see, Marceau, you don't need to be talking like that. While you over here talking and putting this shit out there, you got Tisha over there at Black and then Kimmy coming to meet up with her and them two talking about the fact that, here go Letitia, I didn't understand why Martell would take had a tasting down there in Atlanta. Like for what? You can do that up here in Huntsville, and then you ain't even gonna let us do it. And then after all the stuff that happened on the last time, what is this? An annual boys trip? What is it about Atlanta? Like, oh my God. And you ain't even gonna invite the women's. Oh my God. I said, girl, shut up. That's exactly why you wasn't invited. Cause you annoying, okay? But at the same time, those questions have to be rose, okay? Because the answer is he's just being messy. That's all that it is. And he knows controversy sells, okay? Because they keep on alluding to the shit, and that's all that it is or whatever. But, her and Kimmy talking about stuff, and next thing you know, they start talking about rumors and people breaking up their relationship. People really be breaking up their relationships out for rumors. And that's why I just be like, you know what? I'ma just put my faith and trust in God, because God knows my heart and he sees all, and he will reveal all to me when it is time. So I just got to put my faith and trust in him. And I just know me and Marcel, trust that he gonna do what he need to do and all that. I said, all right, Tisha. Tisha is trying so hard to convince herself, not us, that everything is cool and that she is cool. You not cool, boo-boo. If you got to go through all this and keep on bringing up stuff, you don't trust that man. You don't trust that man because you don't trust. If you keep on harping on rumors and you know that it's just rumors, you don't trust him. You think that he probably did something, but you just can't confirm it. That's all that it is. That's all that it is. So therefore, you're going to put on this front and make it seem like, because you don't want to give in to what people are saying. And you don't want to say, yeah, I had the same thoughts and y'all right. That's what it is. You don't want to say that y'all right. Okay, we get it. We get it. But I just want you to be honest with yourself, baby girl. Like you said, they're about to go to the club. Okay, and do some little ass shaking. That's what they're about to do. All right. And they was like, make sure no pictures get out there or whatever. Make sure you got your ring on. I got my ring on. I said, see, it's just a big joke to them at this point. All right. We gonna laugh with you. Ha ha ha. Ooh. So the men go to the strip club. Now let me get on something right quick. Go back to where they had the little wine tasting with the women's. It was a small event because they gonna have a bigger event that's gonna be at the house too, I believe. So that was just a taste. It wasn't necessary, but that was just a taste. Now when they was getting their food, Marcel gonna say something. They can come over here and make themselves a plate, or make us a plate or something, make a plate. And it was like, what? What? They was like, listen, you gonna have to calm down on that. He said, oh my God, I didn't know that was offensive or whatever, because, Letitia always makes my plate. Letitia ain't here. Okay, Letitia, she can't say no to you. Okay, Letitia want to be in that submissive role, and honestly, I don't feel like it's submissive enough. Like, depending on what it is, you can make your man play, you can make your spouse play. That's cool or whatever. But if they got to make it all the time because that's what you expect, no, bitch. Okay, you get your ass up and you make your own plate. But I get where it was coming from. I just wanted to mention that because Marceau is just so old school. Oh my God, Gums. We just gonna call him Gums, okay? How is it that you got teeth, but it also look like you got gums and you got dentures, like your dentures is popped out, okay? And we gonna get to the scene. I'm pretty sure y'all already know what I'm talking about. But they get to the strip club, King of Diamonds, ATL. Just doing what they doing. Martell having a good time. Now, mind you, Big Lou said that they open. They had to specify what that meant about the open relationship. It wasn't an open relationship. It's just that they're open to trying new things within the marriage. And I don't know what that means. Are you bringing people in, or are you bringing toys in, or are you doing things on top of the ceiling? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So, I was looking at that, and I'm keeping that in the back of my mind, and I'm sitting here like, y'all knew y'all was going to the strip club. Why y'all sitting up in here, certain people up in here just like y'all ain't finna do nothing? Marcel was just there to be there to act like he really didn't like it, because he gonna say something. I mean, strip club's really not my thing. It's just that you get $20 to everybody, and it makes everybody equal. Like, what's that? I said, what? Marcel, just have fun. It's ass shaking besides your wife, okay? damn, I get it that you married, you ain't got to touch, you can look, it's the script club. But Tisha probably would have a problem with that too. So, maybe you need to just sit there like Lou. Lou sitting there like this. I said, damn, Lou, you can look. You can take a peek, because, bitch, I take all the peeks. Okay, listen, let me tell you something. Maurice gonna say something. I don't do the strip clubs either. But he the main one. He the main one. I know he was joking. He the main one. Yeah. And then Martell. If them cameras wasn't there, and if the doors wasn't there, no, if the cameras wasn't there, he probably would have took old girl home. He probably would have took old girl home or probably fucked her in the boom boom room, okay? I said, what in the P Valley y'all want to be? All right, he gonna say, can I have you tonight? I said, wait a minute, that's what we doing? That's what we doing. She was like that. I said, for a price? Yes. I mean, throw them dollars, I'll probably make it holler. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He was going to tell someone, Marcel, this might be my sixth baby mama. I said, you know what, Martell, don't say shit like that. Don't say shit like that when we got people like Nick Cannon running around here. We don't need nothing like that, okay? Oh, no. We not collecting baby mamas like Pokemon cards, all right? And meanwhile, I'm pretty sure that other girl gonna probably pop up on live and start talking some shit or whatever because she probably up in her feelings watching this shit that she claims that she don't want to watch because it's boring to her. Girl, shut up, okay? Catch all of that, But they get home the next day, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's the next morning. They hungover or whatever. They sitting around talking. I will say, so far, this is a filler episode, but in the same sense, I'm enjoying it because people are getting along. It's not no drama. People are having fun. The men are having fun together. They're not coming at each other's throat. Nobody's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And I love when I see things. See, bitch, some of y'all be like, oh, when we get these positive shows or whatever, people don't want to watch because they just want to be messy and they want to be all about the drama. I like an equal mix. Okay, I can have me a little drama-free ass show and get my life from it, and I can have a little messy show at the same time, and I can have a mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give us a mix, and this is a mix, and I just like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not boring to me. It's a good little fun time. And I like the fact that they did get into that little conversation about how, they seem a little change up in Martell. He trying to get a little bit better. He seems a little bit lighter. He seems to be getting on his feet. And the fact that the men are going around encouraging him. And I do like the fact because they brought up the whole situation with Mel. Baby, Marcel said, maybe you need a third male. Because Lou said, how you feel about Mel? I said, now Lou, shut up. Shut up, okay? But then that does segue into the whole situation with Mel and, how that situation going and how he is navigating that. He was like, at one point I did think that I wanted to get back together with Mel and get my family back together, but she's just so cold-hearted and she just so, she's so black-hearted and all that stuff. And I said, damn, bitch. Now, Martell, I was here for Maurice, not Maurice, but Marcel saying, you know what? You got to take accountability yourself too, okay? Because Mel is not cold-hearted to your ass, as you say, just out the fucking blue, bitch. As if she's supposed to just go ahead and get over it. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You could say time heals all wounds, bitch, but in this case, you bring a goddamn break baby on me, and you fucking around on me. I don't give a damn if I knew about it, bitch, but you brought a goddamn child in the goddamn thing. Oh, hell no. It's fuck you forever. I don't give a damn if we got kids too. We can be cordial, but baby, it ain't gonna be nothing else than that. I ain't gonna never forget that shit, and I'm gonna go ahead and live like I gotta live, okay? Sometimes they say, oh, the forgiveness is for yourself so it won't be on your heart or whatever, and you won't feel. Fuck that. I don't have to forgive a person. I can still live my life and be happy without forgiving your ass, because that is fucked up. That is something to me that is very much unforgivable. And then you did that shit on a national scale, and then you got the nerve to sit here and say that, girl, shut the fuck up, Martell. And no, I'm not calling him a girl. I just say that all the time, okay? But Marcel was like, sometimes I feel like he don't want to take full accountability because people don't address the hurt that he's been through. Fuck his hurt. I'm sorry. He caused his hurt, okay? He caused his hurt. But I did enjoy that scene. I do like it when Marcel be calling Martell out and say, listen, take accountability too, okay? Because that's what he needs to do. So Mel and Tiffany met up at a store. Now I forgot to put up in the last week. Tiffany did bring up the fact that, I think it was Kimmy or somebody had said, was Tiffany and or Destiny, I think it was. Somebody said that, Mel was Tiffany's work friend or whatever. Tiffany was Mel's work friend and all that shit. And, she was like, I don't think a work friend will, go onto a road trip or whatever and help a person out like this if they were just a work friend. Girl, you said that you was a work friend earlier, okay? And you definitely are a work friend. I honestly, when I see Tiffany and Mel together, it just, yeah, I know I'm reading body language or whatever. It's like Tiffany wants to be accepted and she wants to be in the group or whatever. So, she wants it to appear that, they're closer than what they are. And I really feel like, Mel and Tiffany's relationship, regardless of what they say, it gives me we met literally a couple of months before we started shooting this show. That's what it gives me. That's what it gives me. She came there, she thanking her for going on a little trip, asking her how she feel. At one point, when Tiffany was talking about, the little journey, thank you so much for going on a journey with me. And, at one point I said I was going to close this chapter and I was never going to open up the book again. But now that I did, I cannot close this chapter. I got to continue to look and all this stuff. And then it got a little quiet. And then Mel was like, uh-huh. And I said, bitch. So, anyway, how you feel about so-and-so? I said, girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just don't seem, I don't feel the chemistry between them, the friend chemistry. Sometimes you can feel it, sometimes you can't. It don't mean that they're not friends, but, I just don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they get to talking and, talking about the little trip or whatever, where they go, not the trip, but the men being down there in Atlanta, Lou down there. And I hope, he ain't down there getting nothing else from, since he not satisfied at home or whatever the fuck. Because Mel was like, oh, look at this. She was like, girl, I can't wear that. She said, you don't think Lou wouldn't like to see you up in something like this? I mean, if it'll stop him for begging for sex or some shit like that. I said, wait a minute, sex hungry or some shit like that. I said, you know what, why you putting your man out there like that? Why are y'all embarrassing y'all peoples like this, okay? But thank you for being open, as you say, transparent. You know what I'm saying? They having a little issue, like he wants sex all the goddamn time and she just can't give it to him. They was like, we good. But see, y'all having these issues so early on in the relationship, in the marriage. I told y'all, I really fucking told y'all last week, something about their relationship just don't seem 100% real, authentic to me. It seems so fucking manufactured. It seems like I don't see it for them. I really don't. And looking at this episode, and I get it. Marriages go through stuff. Relationships go through stuff. No one's relationship is perfect. It's not going to be all happy and roses and sunshines every fucking day. But baby, y'all 2 years within to the relationship, into the marriage, I should say, and you already having sexual problems about, like you didn't know your man's sex drive, but she did say that she did know his sex drive. She said, I knew it as soon as I saw him and all this shit, and she was frustrated. He frustrated about the shit. And I'm sitting here like, y'all 2 years in and y'all having issues like this already? I feel like shit like this should probably pop up maybe 3.5 years in or whatever, or 3 years in, but 2 years? Like, y'all literally just hit 2 years. Bitch, I felt like y'all would still be getting into the, just coming out of the honeymoon stage a little bit, still kind of fresh off that shit or whatever. She said, I just be busy and everything, you know what I'm saying? And now they down there in Atlanta and all this shit. Maybe he won't be down there trying to find this and find that since he ain't getting it from me. I'm sitting here like, why y'all keep putting that out there in the universe? I was so glad Mel said, I don't think he finna be doing nothing. Don't put that out there. I said, thank you, Mel. Have some faith in your man, okay? Have some faith in your man. Well, Melody tried to have faith in hers, and look what happened. But, I mean, she kept on saying, because you know how we do as a Scorpio, because we both Scorpios, and my whole thing is about love language, okay? Did you ask him his love language? Did y'all ever have that conversation? And she was like, I mean, yeah, we did, but I don't even remember if he said something or if I remember. I said, see this? You don't remember the conversations that y'all had? I'm not finna do this with Tiffany and goddamn Lewis at this point. I am not. So the episode closes out with the men going to a rage room. Melnika, she suggested it to Martell with all the stuff that he's been going through, just to get the little frustrations and the anger and all that stuff out. You know, Martell claims that he's trying to become a new person. Okay. Okay. Everybody deserves to change. Everybody deserves to try to prove themselves and to turn over a new leaf. But we shall see. But they get to the little rage room, and did y'all hear the way that the guy at the front desk, he was like, "Y'all got an appointment?" I said, "Oh, why y'all have that little attitude up in your throat like that?" Yeah, we got an appointment. Okay, well, go ahead and pick your weapon of choice. So what we up here busting out? We got TVs, we got microwaves, we got this. I was like, all right. They get back there, they taking turns about what they frustrated about, what they raging about. Of course, Martell just raging about life, whatever the fuck. Marceau raging about the fact that Miss Wanda is getting on their goddamn nerves. That's all that it is. And then you got Maurice. We can talk about him in a second. But it was Big Lou. Did Big Lou play for the big leagues? Okay, because the way he was swinging that goddamn bat, I said, "Oh, Tiffany, I don't ever want y'all to get into no fight because, baby, it's a lot of force behind that goddamn thing." I said, "Oh my God, look how hard he hit that." Now, see, I thought Martell hit that thing hard first. But then when Big Lou swung that shit, I said, "Oh, shit, bitch." And when they threw something and he hit it like a baseball, I said, "God damn, it was a lot of power against that. You really frustrated. You frustrated." And had the nerve to sit up in that goddamn car and say that the frustration that he is having right now is not an issue. It's just because the frustration can just go away. You know what I'm saying? An issue is something that's going to keep happening. And I was with Marceau, bitch. That's not right. This frustration is a goddamn problem, okay? And y'all only 2 years in. 2 years in, he said if it's a frustration right now, 4 years from now, it's going to be a goddamn issue. And then he said in year 4, it's going to be an issue. And then in year 5, it's going to be a goddamn problem. Okay? Y'all going to try to find out what the fuck to do. And I said, ugh, why am I agreeing with Marceau? Jesus, he talking about the whole situation with Miss Wanda. Just, we worrying about people on the outside. I can ignore the people on the outside that's saying shit, but when the shit coming from the inside, it's just a lot. What's getting to them. Understandable, okay? They should have been cussed Miss Wanda ass out. I don't give a damn who mama she is, okay? Meanwhile, Maurice. I understand that. Especially with black men and raising black boys. And the fact that black people in general, we feel like we have to be 10 times better. We have to work 10 times harder to get the same amount of respect and all that stuff and notoriety and all that shit or whatever, acknowledgement as our other counterparts or whatever, everybody else in the world. We get that. But his frustration, I felt that motherfucker was just making up some shit. It sounded just like when he was coming at Jalen's throat in earlier seasons because Jalen didn't want to choose the entrepreneurial path like him, and he wanted to actually have a job so that he can work on other things at the same time and gain that capital, whatever, and then go into whatever he was passionate about because he hadn't figured out what he was passionate about. And y'all remember that whole funk instinct that he made up about that, and he was all up in his feelings about that because he wouldn't go down the same pathway that he went with the entrepreneur's aspect of it. Maurice is in his feelings about the fact that his son, I'm not going to call that boy that, his son, I guess he got to wake him up. He like, if you got all these gifts and these talents, go ahead and utilize it. I shouldn't have to wake you up to do this. I shouldn't have to do this and I shouldn't have to do that. And I'm sitting here listening to it. And even Marceau said, the boy is only 15. He literally just turned 15. He just turned 15. And Martell said, Maurice, he's 15. That's what kids do. Okay? Just because he is complaining as if the boy is slacking in school. This man said he's playing 7-on-7, so I'm going to assume that's basketball. He's also doing football, and he's also doing track. He's a triathlete. And you up here complaining about the fact that you gotta wake his ass up. The nigga is tired. The nigga is tired. He is running all day, bitch. Shit, he is a teenager. I said, Maurice, now, sir, when Martell is telling you, but he is a kid, you're going to have to keep on doing that no matter how old they are. He's a fucking kid. He's still a kid. I said, Maurice, why are you here? Why are you here at this point? You just wanted to put your input in something. But anyway, that was Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all tell me how y'all felt. I enjoyed the episode. I'll see y'all later. Peace.